everybody. Hey, is it making a weird high-pitched sound, Dan? Is my microphone screwed up? Poopsie. Oh. It is screwed up? That was weird. I can't figure out what that was. I was like, I don't know if something's like clattering or. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is an all signs reading for August predictions. I'm gonna start with the Akashic deck because I like to get nosy about like what's written in the records about our life, right? So let's see what's written about Aries. Some mics are directional mics. So what way does it have to lay? I don't even know. I'm kind of embarrassed to tell you what's going on with the microphone. I wish I could take a glass or something. I just feel like kind of not in the know. Okay, so Aries, you have the birth card, which is actually the Empress card in the regular deck, right? So it could be about getting, having a new baby or something like that, right? But I'd say it's more like a spiritual growth spurt, maybe like coming into some kind of new information. I feel like it makes you feel very alive, whatever it is. I feel like it's opening your heart as well with the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Roses. That's about committing to something in this deck. Um, signing an agreement, this could be about a soul agreement, maybe, right? And then the 19 card, which is the reflection card. So I feel like in the month of August, I feel like you're going to be doing a lot of reflecting. The Queen of Scrolls is here at the bottom of the deck, as is Wisdom, Will, and Mind. And these two cards are telling me like what's happening here is like you're getting a whole bunch of new information and it is aligning like it's called Wisdom, Will, and Mind. So your will, your wisdom, and your mind. So your spirit, your soul, and your human all getting on one page. That's what the Judgment card is all about. It's about alignment. And that's what at the bottom of the deck it's saying, like you're getting an alignment and a new opportunity to do something brand new. It really does open your heart up. And then I see this reflection card. So That means you're thinking about something. Let's see what you're thinking about. Hello. Hello, hello. Can you not see my Aries sign? Fuck, I did that yesterday and I spilt my coffee and had all kinds of problems. Okay, so here we go. Let's clarify. I want to know what the reflection card is because that's kind of a, could be anything. Knight of Wands, the Empress, which is right here. No, it isn't. I thought that was the Empress card. What's the number 4 card then? Is it the Emperor? Let me look. Yeah, it is. It's the Emperor, so that's it. So now you have the Emperor and the Empress on the table. The rebirth is the Aries energy. It's yours. So you could be starting something brand new. Like think about the Emperor energy, your energy. You can manifest anything, Aries. If I could ever get that through all of the Aries heads, But you really can. You are the manifestors of the bunch. It just comes to you. You just do it. Whatever you want, what you think about, you bring about. So I feel like Aries, be careful where your thoughts are. Keep them good, keep them clean, keep them positive, so that you can have more good stuff coming in. Anyway, so what you're reflecting on is possibly something in the past, maybe something to do with a mother energy, or maybe something to do with a couple, like a divine couple. I'm not sure. There's Leo here. So definitely what you're understanding, I think from looking back, you could be looking back through a night energy, right? So it's, this could be like, I don't know, teenage 20s, like early you. And you're thinking back through it, maybe something about your mom, something about relationships with women, something about the way you were nurtured, maybe something like that. And what you're understanding about it, like if there was something maybe that didn't feel right to you, I feel like what you're understanding is the purpose of it. And that was to give you some kind of, superpower in the strength area. You know what I mean? That's really how I feel about it. Like sometimes we just sit around and we feel so sad about our childhood or whatever. But then, like, when spirit comes in and starts to tell us the truth about shit, like, I wanted to do this. I know. I know it was painful. I know. I've been here the whole time too. I couldn't do this without you, says the soul to the human. Okay, rebirth. Even that information right there, just like that reflection, it could change your life. It could change your life when you realize the reason, the good that you got out of it, the brilliance of the soul plan. I really feel like that. Yeah, I did. I totally did spill my coffee yesterday. You are on some kind of new role with love, you know? Totally is what it's talking about here. You have the moon card here, which is pretty much the same thing as a reflection card. So, you know what you're doing? You're reframing the way you see love. Look at the center of the reading is about the Ace of Cups. It's about love. It's about how you feel about love. And I think, honestly, this is kind of a card showing you your superpower, right? That is what the reflecting is all about. Like your higher self is telling you, like, there's more to the story. It's not what you thought. Like, we did this so we could get, like, not even kidding, this superpower. It's been hidden from you. But I feel like, you're figuring it out in August. It's about love. It's about the way you see love. And I think, honestly, like what I'm feeling about like this, like if you really honestly can figure this out, really in your own heart, like everything did happen for a reason. My higher self did want to experience this. My life isn't for nothing. It was for everything. It was for something, for this beautiful soul, you know? You realize the importance of a human. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes when we're little and we feel like we're so unimportant, right? I feel like your soul is throwing down some serious love for you as you reflect on all these things. I feel like it could very much have to do with the way you were loved as a child or not loved as a child, you know? And it kind of carried you in a certain direction, you know what I mean? But look at what you got out of it, you know, like they're unveiling the power in the moon card, in the reflection card. You know what I mean? These are all these are interacting with each other. This card, this card, this card, right? They're all kind of same, just kind of crisscrossing. So definitely coming into something really beautiful. Ace of Cups. Tell me about the Ace of Cups for Aries. Yeah, I'm okay from the coffee spill. It didn't spill on me. It spilled all over the table, all over my freaking cards. It was a big bad scene for a minute. Okay, so Ace of Cups. Okay, this could mean a couple different things. Like, you could be going down a new path with someone that you're reuniting with. You know, someone that you know, someone that you love. It could mean that you have a new opportunity, like a new way to make money, doing something that you love. It is your wish fulfillment. You could have partners coming in here, or there's just a big party going on there between you and some friends, like celebrating your success, you know? I don't know, it could be either one. But like, I feel like, you know, this could change your love life. Um, because of you reframing all of this. Because what you're realizing is like you wouldn't be who you are without the exact childhood that you had. You know what I mean? And maybe, honestly, this could even mean like you're falling in love with your plan, with your higher self. You know, you're seeing all the brilliance in it. And you just can't wait for the next thing to happen, which is beautiful. Okay, so let's talk about like what's your money what's going on with our money. This kind of like here is like spiritual awakening messages and I love it. So I'm going to leave them there and then we're going to ask about what's going on with Aries money in August. Money in August. I think it's going to be good. I think you're manifesting stability in your home. No, I didn't. My coffee was probably cold by then. It was just sitting on the table. I have no idea why I sat it there. That was dumb. It looks like you're manifesting stability at home, which tells me that money is probably looking good. Here you are as Emperor again. There you are in your own energy twice. And you got an Empress over here, man. You know, the bigger picture of that could mean like you have no idea what's in store for you, babe, once you figure out all of this. I feel like you can manifest whatever you want, Aries. Again, it's telling me that again. So I'm not just making it up. It's telling me you want 4 wands, you want success at home, you want a stable home. Just make it happen. Believe that it's already there. You know, manifest it into existence. Be the leader. What can you do to bring the stability in? You know, like, tell me that. What can they do to manifest that? It tells me you're manifesting a lover. That's what it says. I think you've been trying to manifest this for a long time. It's a lover that brings stability, you know. It's not someone you have to take care of. It's somebody that takes care of themselves and you take care of each other, you know. It's an equal kind of deal, and that's what you've been trying to get. Remember what I was telling you about your thoughts? Like how you're so magical. You really are, Aries. If you could just tap into that soul piece, that's what you came to do, is manifest. You're a magician, man. So here's what's stopping you from like getting every single thing you want is this doubt. It's this feeling like you're too not enough, you know, like, and it's to the point where, you know, it's stopping you from everything you do is coming out of fear. So if you're in a fear like energy, this is not what you'll manifest. I see that you want to, but if you have this in the back of your mind, anywhere, any kind of thought like that, I'm not really enough. Can I really have this? Do I deserve it? What about that one time I did this or that? Well, what about it? Here's the thing. You're blocking your own blessings. So that's why they're telling me what's happening in August. They're telling me that there's a rebirth for you, that you're coming out as the emperor, the way you see love, the way you go after love. And it's because your higher self showed you something about yourself that you didn't know before. It's got everything to do with your power. So, this is the old you that you have to let go of. Like, let go of anything that doesn't serve you, any kind of self talk. And, you know, like, I feel like the self talk comes in, you know, when you're about ready to do something you've never done before, or go somewhere that you're not completely comfort. It's like leaving your comfort zone, right? Every time you go to do that, the fear, you know, kind of pulls you in. You're never really showing up. Even if you go, you're not really showing up as who you are, which is the emperor. You're showing up more in fear. You know what I mean? So if you're feeling fear, you're going to manifest more fear. This is why this is in your Akashic Records. It's time right now. And I mean, Aries, there's so much going on in your sign that I'm sure this is a big, huge change for you. You know what I mean? As it is for all of us with the North Node up there. We're all being pushed toward that energy. Don't forget that you're magic, you know? Like that's Aries and we all have it. I mean, it's in everybody's chart, right? But it's just a matter of like tapping into it and actually believing it. Believing we have the power, believing in the soul plan, believing in the messages that we're getting, right? So I feel like there's a lot of big transformation stuff. I think you can have all the money and stability that you want as long as you don't stay in this kind of energy. This is just negative energy. You know, like fighting. And I know that's your kind of your energy too, right? Warrior King. Mr. Masculine. But that's kind of like seriously low side Aries. Like groove into that shit. Aries is, I mean, balanced Aries is love, man, right? That's how I feel about it. Okay, let's see. 2032, that was a long reading. I'm sorry, I don't know why sometimes they last forever and sometimes they're like 5 seconds. Okay, Taurus. What kind of messages do we have for Taurus Spirit? We just want to know about August. Like, yeah, predictions. We're doing predictions for August, Spirit. Can you help me out? Give me an accurate, clear message for Taurus. What's in the Akashic? King Keys. Well, that's you. Keys are pentacles, so 3 of keys, the chess game. It's about being strategic with some kind of plan, and the Buddha prepares. So, bottom of the deck is telling me 6 of roses. 6 of roses. Bunny, that's the 6 cups, right? In this particular card deck, it's called the War of the Roses, and it's kind of like a battle between your human and your soul. And it isn't really a battle, you know, but it is. And when you look up this card, it's kind of like, if you really think about being in battle with your own soul, it is ridiculous, isn't it? It's saying, get off the field. Get off. It's just ridiculous. You know? That's how I feel about it. So whatever you're at war at yourself with, right? I feel like just stop arguing with your higher self and tap in. Ace of Swords here. This is called On Track. I feel like Spirit wants you to know that you are right on target with your soul plan. I feel like there's some energy where you're going to be understanding how important you are. Like your soul has a plan, and it's about ready for it to like shine and show its strength and its resilience, right? Confidence coming in for you. Okay, so let's see what this King of Keys is all about. Let's see what the King of Keys is all about for Taurus. This is your energy, so it's King of Pentacles, right? Three Cups, the Star, and the Page of Pentacles. And there's the 3 of Pentacles. And that's what this is. Okay. So there's quite a bit of 3s here. 3, 3, 3. And this is a 13, which is another 3. So now you have 4 3s showing up. You might want to look at that, Taurus, and see if it means anything to you. But I feel like you have a new opportunity here. There could be someone coming from the past. This King of Keys could be you, or it could be a boss, or, you know, any earth sign. But it's somebody that definitely has money, or is in lucky in money, or something like that. King of Keys can turn anything to gold if he touches it, you know? That's King Midas energy. So it looks to me like 3 of Cups. Someone's coming in. Like this could be someone from your past, someone that you are excited to see. It is your wish fulfillment. There is some kind of new beginning here. And then this 3 of Pentacles comes out here and here. This card, it's saying this is something about strategy. So if this is about money, which it very well could be, because this could be like a new job offer, you know, like maybe you have to be, you know, like negotiating a wage, something like that. It's a new opportunity, right? I feel like, you know, there's part of you that feels kind of like small in comparison with what's going on. And I kind of feel like you should probably stop doing that. It's just insecurity. It's okay. So the Hermit card is here with this page, and it's saying like tap into your higher self, because this is pretty important and you're going to need some input. The Buddha prepares is about meditation. So what they're saying is like there's an offer coming in. You need to tap in about it, so that you can say the right thing or make the right move, basically, right? And the Buddha prepares. This is an energy where you might feel stuck and you're like, dang, I don't really know what to do here. This is about going inside and tapping in and getting the answers. You're not stuck. You're preparing. You're preparing. So I'm wondering what this might have to do with that. I'm going to clarify the 6 of roses for you, because I feel like you're kind of like having a hard time tuning into your higher self, and it's really needed. You know what I mean? Like your higher self is saying, like, you're confused. Let me show you something different, right? And the Hanged Man is basically the same card as the Buddha prepares. So it's clarifying itself here, right? When I'm talking about the War of the Roses. So it's like you're confused, your higher self has a clarity for you. And it's saying, like, just tap in because I know. See, there you are. There's your higher self. It's the High Priestess. So the answers are all coming from within you, you know? Okay. There's that Six of Cups right there. Okay. So I feel like there's this heavy burden. We're just kind of clarifying this whole lot here. But I feel like there's this heavy burden and it keeps coming back to you. It's some kind of tower that you've been through. It's been a really big burden. And I feel like it did cause your soul to come to the surface and it led you somewhere. And I think where it's leading you is to the Six of Cups, right? So that's that War of the Roses. It's leading you there. But this card is about an apology. This card is about giving or receiving an apology. It's also about nostalgia. So it could be about somebody that, you know, from your past or whatever that is coming in. And it could be this very much this king right here coming on in and they're offering you love and a new beginning. And you don't know what to do. I mean, this is shady behavior. So I feel you are feeling suspicious about the energy, period, because you know them. And honestly, maybe this is something that you've already put an end to at some time. You know, that this could be a lover, it could be a friend, it could, but it's definitely probably a soul contract because it just looks like it because your soul has to come out like to get you there, right? Because your soul is leading you to that Six of Cups, but you have some sort of feeling about it. Tell me what the Seven of Swords is all about. It's the Two of Cups. They hurt you, and it is the fucking King of Pentacles. What did I tell you? Wow, these cards are crazy magic, aren't they? I love it when that happens. Everything that we have up here is here too. And so, wow. Okay. So this person is coming back in, and I think that they have they want to make up. Taurus, they want to make up, and you don't know what to do. And you feel small. You feel like a child, like, and you know what? I'm going to clarify that because this person could be triggering an inner child wounding, like, right? So that you can do something different this time and you can be liberated and free. So let me just see, what do I want? I want this one, I think. I want to know what what your little child is feeling when this person comes in. What exactly are they feeling, the child part? Because I think that's where you have to tap in because this person is triggering this inner child wounding. And don't forget, we have Chiron up in Aries with the North Node. This shit is happening. You know, we are stomping the shit out of this old trauma right freaking now. So tell me what this page is feeling when this person comes in. You feel, here's what it's saying: fate, divine intervention, transformation, balance, and karma, and the courage to take action. That's what this little person is feeling. They know it's divine. They know that this is a soul contract. They do. And I don't know. They don't have the courage to go forward. We got Jupiter action here with this too. So you got Pluto and Jupiter. So I don't know what's going on with them guys, if they probably are interacting in some way. Okay. It's an issue of control. It's an old cycle about control, Taurus. And so this person comes in, and I think you even kind of know because you are tuned in. You know, you kind of know, like, and you're feeling like, I don't know how you feel. Small is what I feel like. You feel like you did when you were a kid. You're facing the exact same situation. This person is controlling and you're feeling some type of way. Scared, probably, right? So, what's really happening though, like in real life, not in the child's mind? Okay, in real life, I feel like, look at you, hot and cold. Hot and cold. Both cards came out. How crazy is that? So you feel detached, but then you also feel, attracted to them too. Like you're attracted to the energy. You like the energy. So you don't even know what to do. You're feeling one way and then the other. That's your human. I'm wondering if this is coming around like in the Mercury retrograde because I just seen it at the bottom of the deck. This could be why you're so confused too, right? So, yeah, this is all about you and the way you feel about yourself. So, yeah, definitely tap in about it, okay? Because I feel like you have to, like your higher self is wanting to like show you a different perspective. I don't know what your response is going to be, but it's going to be different than it was before. You are not giving away your power to anyone. And so I feel like there's that, but your higher self knows the way to do that with energy of, yeah, third eye coming out here. Big, huge. Yeah, it's about loving yourself. It's about loving yourself. So this person comes in, and here you get the chance to respond differently, to whatever it is. And I feel like it's about control. So maybe you get to stand up for yourself here or whatever. But I feel like, this person could be like, it's definitely a soul contract. I don't see the lovers here at all, but it's definitely someone you have a contract with. And I think they're coming in, and it's time for you to respond different and close this cycle. It's over when you do that. It's over when you respond different, because it's kind of all about cause and effect. Like sometimes, have you ever known people that like to trigger you? Like kids do it, right? They're like, oh, we'll do this, and then she really will let me go to the park or whatever. Well, I'll do this or that, and they just want to control, manipulate the situation. It's kind of like that. Because this time you're prepared, because honestly, because you're prepared. Your higher self's been working with you, you've been working with it, and there's a strategy here. It's really important, right? This is your lesson. Can you take it, right? It's about looking at things from another perspective. Okay, so let's go to Gemini. Okay, Gemini. Let's see what's going on for August for Gemini. Gemini. What's coming up for August for Gemini spirit? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot too. Let's see. 4, Okay, so oh my god, look at all the vibes. You got 3 5s and the King of Roses. 555. You know what that means? Quick change. It means real quick change. Okay, so Hilarion, that is the Hierophant card, but in this one, it's talking about like gifts. It's about tapping into the other side, that kind of thing. Spirit communication. So I feel like in August, you're probably going to be working with some other energies, and if you want to, right? Um, you could be researching some things too, like really, really curious about something. Your higher self is guiding you towards something. If you're feeling curious, you want to know more, you're reaching. Spirit's working with you, go with it. You know what I mean? 5 of Roses, right? 5 of Cups. This is about like grieving in the regular tarot, but this one, it's called The Garden. And it's about there's a big change for a child. Um, I feel also like in August you could be hanging out with your grandkids or your kids or some neighbor kids or your nieces or your nephews. I feel like I feel like there's just really good energy here. So you might have a lot of kids come into your life. I would say like embrace that energy and soak it up. You know what I mean? There's nothing like a child's energy. It's so creative and imagination. Oh my God, it's so cute when they just, give you an imaginary cup of coffee or something. Like it's so cute to just be part of it. I feel like I don't know, something like that. I feel like that will change your vibe, kind of open your heart up a little bit. King of Roses, right? So this is the King of Cups. It's about having this energy of healing and creativity. It's balancing passion and purity. And it's about standing up and taking action, not being afraid, right? Kings are not afraid. So I feel like that's what I feel like. Um, it's also being very thoughtful and being a really strong, I don't know, energy for somebody else to lean on, right? It's that kind of, it's lending an ear. It's, giving a hand up, right? It's love. It's offering love. So I feel like that's that's the energy for August for Gemini too. And then the 5 of Wands, which is 5 of Forces, says this is the summertime. What can I do to help myself? So yeah, this could be saying like, I feel like you're really focused on other things. Like you're here, you're focusing on, getting some kind of new spiritual gift or whatever, which is perfect. That is focusing on you. But the 5 of Roses, you're really focusing on maybe the present moment, maybe noticing the little things in life that are just freaking amazing, you know? Like she's got a magnifying glass looking at the butterfly here, like taking time, enjoying the moment, right? So I feel like there's a lot of like kind of good energy here with all of it. Bottom of the deck, you got Michael here. And the Archangel Michael says, trust yourself and go for it. Like you have these wings around you right now. I feel like your energy is reflecting the strength of your soul right now. Other people can see it. I feel like you could be really attracting a lot of kids to you too, because you do have this energy of Michael around you, which is love, right? Love, love, love. And people are just attracted to it. I feel like that's kind of what's happening here. August looks really cool for you, honestly. Um, Gemini, I like it. I like what's happening. All right, tell me what about this. Give me some tarot messages now. Okay. So you've got the Empress. So yeah, a lot of nurturing is coming in for you. Like you're being the nurturer, I feel like. I feel like the Empress nurtures herself, her soul, her family, and everyone around her. That could be why this energy of the King of Cups is here, you know, because you're doing it. You're also very sure of yourself here with the Archangel around you. I feel like in August you're going to have some kind of like extra little, you know, pep in your step or something. I feel like you're doing a lot of fun things. Knight of Wands, going after your dreams. Maybe you're going on a vacation, but definitely adventure. That's a really great way to raise your vibe. Look at your vibe in August. I mean, it's beautiful. You're manifesting, you're understanding your gifts, your power, which is right here again. You know what I mean? But I mean, like, what's this? What are you hanging on to? You're hanging on to some. Look at the bottom of the deck. I know what it is. It's the grief, isn't it? Well, look what's coming next. It's the Nine of Pentacles. So, what can you do to help yourself? Remember, that's the card we're clarifying with this Four of Pentacles and this Five of Cups. What can I do to help myself out of holding on to something that just isn't serving me anymore? You know, that's the big question. You're manifesting, you're loving other people, you're loving yourself too, but there's something deep inside of you that's bothering you. And I don't even know if, you know, people might be able to detect it for sure. But you're coming off as just like all love everywhere, everything you're doing here. But there's this, right? This is probably why Michael's here. It's like you're gonna have to, this has to go. This is low energy and like it just doesn't really serve what you're doing here. You know what I mean? Like if you're really sad and you're manifesting, I don't know what's gonna happen, right? You're probably gonna get more sad shit or see more sad things, right? Well, let's see. So let's talk about this vibe over here because it seems to be the problem. Incidentally, this five here is also the same card, Five of Cups. It's here 2 times. I like the message in the Akashic deck more than the grieving one, but it's interesting that they're both here. Okay. Okay, so Six of Swords is about moving out of that energy, you know, and the Six of Swords is also about being led out of the energy. I mean, I'm feeling right now, just by the spread, like I'm talking to some Geminis who are gifted and gifted in psychic abilities, like reaching the other side. You see people, you hear them, and you know stuff. And it's just growing. You know, with the Empress, she's just growing and growing in this, right? And I see you like doing all the right things. You're going after everything fun. You're hanging out with kids and like laughing and feeling really great. And your powers are increasing. You have this love up here with this king, you know, like it's telling me over and over how much love you have that's just coming out of you. So I feel like that is the movement. This is the movement. The movement is all the stuff you're doing. You know what I mean? Like you're still tapping in, you're getting better at it. You're sad, but you're still tapping in, and this does excite you. This thing over here excites you with the Empress. You want more of it. You want more contact with spirit. You're digging it. I know you are. And over here, you're loving your life. I feel like you're practicing like this, going for the next fun thing as often as you can. You're manifesting your own power and your heart to be opened up. And that you're already working with your higher self right now. And they're taking you out of that energy by all of this activity. You know what I mean? Isn't that cute and beautiful? Tell me a message from Michael. Tell me a message from Michael for Gemini. The first card, choose you. Always choose you. You can go anywhere. Look at that. brand new beginning is coming, and they're saying, and he's saying, there's a brand new start. You have a brand new vibe. Look at all this stuff. Like you got almost like, okay, you have two kings and the empress and Michael. Like that's pretty damn good energy. Here's the king of swords. What do you have to get honest with about something? You have to get honest with yourself about something. It could be like a group of friends, Gemini. Yeah, or you know, or a notion, something that you want, or something like that. You know what I mean? So when it's saying here, like, so this Three of Cups, like, I don't know what it is here, but it's something that you are really, really in your mind about. You do not know. So Three of Cups can be friendship. It could be a party. It could be a reconciliation with someone. That's pretty much what the Three of Cups is. And you're overthinking it. Whatever it might be, you fill in the blank of what that means for you. But I feel like you got to get real honest with yourself. And Michael's saying, like, choose you. Choose you. Because you're having some kind of Ace of Wands moment, an opportunity, right? You have to cut out whatever this is, whatever this Three of Cups is, that keeps your mind all screwed up. Like that's what's got to go. That's what you're even sad about. You're hanging on to it. So I think Michael's here because it's going to be the hardest thing that you ever have to do. You know, but you have to say no to somebody or something. It's either a group of friends or a friend or whatever. And the reason that you have to let go is because they're not vibing with you anymore. Look at who you are. You know what I mean? And obviously they put you through a lot. You know, you've been in a lot of pain here. I'm not sure what exactly happened. You know, it could be a number of things here, but I just feel like you're in this really great energy, and your higher self is, look what's at the bottom. Yeah. The higher self is taking you. Michael is the strength card, and here it is at the bottom of the deck, along with your soul taking you there. So there is something you have to let go of, and this is it. So if you know what that is, just telling you, it's gonna happen in the summer months, right? So we're in the summer here. Now, if you live somewhere else, it's still the summer card. So wherever that means, whatever it is for where you're at, right? Feel like you're gonna have to cut something out in the summer months, wherever you live. Okay, let's go to Cancer. 49. Okay. Angels, spirits, guys, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters. Tell me what's coming in for Cancer in August. August Akashic for Cancer. There it is, the birth card. It's the Emperor card in regular tarot. Number 10, the light of the world. Ooh, this is where, okay, and oh my God, all major arcanas. Ace of Scrolls is telling me you're on the right track here. That's what the Ace of Scrolls mean. You're getting clarity about your journey, and you're going exactly the right way. So let's talk about these cards. This is the birth card. So it's like a new beginning, like a brand spanking new beginning. It's something you've never done before. This could be about work. It could be about, I don't know, going somewhere new. It's just something brand new that you haven't done before. Exciting. You could be traveling with other people. I feel like, I don't know why I have that, but I just got that. You could be starting something new, and it's something that you've never done, and it's a little bit, you're anxious about it. Like it's exciting, but there could be a little fear too. Now, this card, the light of the world, let me show it to you guys. It's actually like someone knocking at the door and the other person not answering. The person knocking at the door is your soul, and you're not answering. So the message is like, what? Where are you at? Like, why are you answering the door, right? And then the Buddha prepares. This is kind of like Hanged Man card. It's talking about tapping in and feeling like you're stuck, maybe. But you're not stuck. It's just like you have this little downtime energy so that you can tap in and get some messages. You just have to open that door up. You know, you have to be willing to let spirit in. Let's see. Oh, let's see what the tarot has to say here. Angel, spirits, and guide. Let's clarify the birth card for. Okay, whatever this new thing is that you're doing, this is Emperor energy, by the way. There is Emperor. It's coming in really fast. It's going to be really good, very successful. Cancer, whatever you got going, go for it. Don't be scared. The success card is here. So this new thing is big, and Eight of Wands tells me that spirit is supporting it, and it's going to change your life. Yeah, rebirth, right? You have a brand new start, and it's you taking the wheel as the emperor is what I feel like. The light of the world, I feel like you're not listening. You don't want to. They're telling you something, and you don't want to let something go. You don't want to hear what they're saying. You hear it, but you just want to ignore it. That's what I feel like. You're like, no, I don't want to know. You're even blocking your heart chakra so you can't hear them. So here's the King of Swords. Cancer. This is an energy of tapping in, being tapped in, being honest with yourself, asking spirit before you make any decisions whatsoever. Why are you ignoring them? Oh, threes and threes and threes. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Six of Swords. You're hanging on to something in the past. That's why you don't want to listen to Spirit, because Spirit's telling you, you know that's not good for you. You know that's not good for you, but you're ignoring the message. You are. You're hanging on to, like, I want to say fantasy, but I feel like that's harsh. I don't mean to sound like being harsh about it, but it's like you're hanging on to, like, the hope of something, and I don't think it's really happening. And I mean, I feel like you have to let something go. It's some kind of in order for this rebirth thing to happen, right? It's right here. The World card. You have to end this crazy situation, and you know it. You fucking know it. And until you do that, I don't know. I feel like you're just kind of stuck in limbo, sort of, Because, I mean, your soul's just like, Cancer. Anybody home? Right? I have some news for you. You got to let go of this thing that you want to keep. It's not for you. So, I feel like there's something you have to let go of in August, and I don't think you like it. But I do feel like as soon as you do it, I mean, there's something brand new and really beautiful coming behind it. I mean, it's an emperor, it's success, it's Eight of Wands. It's brand new, right? And that newness comes after that. You decide, like, I'm done. I'm really done. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. I listen. I know. So I feel like a lot of times when our soul is asking us to let go of something and it's really hard to let go of, I feel like, like, okay, I get it. They're not good for me. This is not good for me. I know, but how about you tell me how? How about you tell me how to let it go? Because it still hurts me. It's still in my heart. It's still in my mind, you know? So, I mean, you need to open a dialogue with your with your higher self about letting go of this. Like you're gonna have to get some help, obviously. So here you are, tapping in. I just want you to know that something really cool is coming in for you after you let this go, because it's like in your way. It's in your way. So this is part of the process, though, is going inside. I feel like what you're understanding here is some of your gifts that you have. Maybe you're getting some confidence in yourself here while you're talking to your higher self. Like you're scared to have a conversation, but don't be. Your soul digs you, man. If there's no one else in the world or in the other worlds that wants you to succeed more than your soul, right? Like, because you got all this stuff and it's going like, no, we felt that already. We already learned that. Let's go. And you're like, I can't. I can't. This is too much. I don't even know how. Here comes your soul giving you some messages. It's coming in with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is all perfectly timed out, you guys. And I don't know if you believe in fate, but I definitely do. And I feel like that heartbreak, that challenge. Oh wow! Look what you're talking about in your thing while you're in the Buddha prepares, right? There's a turn of events, a turn of a wheel of fortune. Here's the thing. Look what came out. Three of Swords, the Devil, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Book of Knight of Swords. This is changing so fast. It's going to be a flip of the self-talk. It is. It's going to be this King of Swords that manipulates around your head so that you can look at this in a different way. Because that's what you have to do, whatever you're letting go of. And it can be anything. Look at the pain. This girl is in so freaking much pain. Every time I look at that girl, it makes me sad. Right? And sadness controls us. It just controls us like we're a fucking puppet. Like, it's the fear that's controlling me. It's the grief that's controlling me. It's the feeling that I don't even have anything to offer to anybody. It's the fact that I can't get along with anyone. Like, it's all those things. Knight of Swords is telling me really, really quick change. Everything's changing very quickly. The way you see yourself, I think. Look at, because that's what's happening. So I feel like when you're in here talking to your higher self, I feel like they're switching around the way you feel about whatever you lost and about who you are. Because, like, let's say this is a lover. Let's just say it is, because that's the most ridiculous thing I can think of. So it's a lover and they left you and you are like hung up on getting back together with them. That's the Four of Pentacles, Three of Swords, or Three of Cups. Like, I know it's going to work out. I just know it. We work really well together. Threes can also mean there's a third person involved and you don't even know about it. You know what I mean? Like you're hanging on to something, thinking you have an emperor perhaps, right? But if you were to get very honest with yourself, I don't know. I think you might just surrender the whole thing. It looks to me like this person has caused you a lot of pain and it's trying, and I feel like your higher self is going like, let's get the fuck out of there. Have you ever talked to somebody who's on a roll about how bad their life is? You know what I mean? And then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened. But they didn't tell you about the 9,000 great things that happened on the way. They just tell you about the 3 or 4 or 10 things bad that has happened. They manage to find bad in every situation. That's the energy of this. Like, no kidding. When you're like stuck in a rut like this and you're just thinking and thinking and thinking and I don't want to let it go. It hurts so bad. It just becomes, that's what controls you. You know? And your higher self is going like, no, man, we learned all this shit. Let's go. So I think like your biggest thing here is to like listen to your soul, because that's what it's saying. It's like you have a rebirth coming. You know, you're getting prepared for it right now. It's going to be good. It's going to be amazing, you know, because you had the Emperor, which is like going forth with something brand new that you've never done before and it's successful. You could become famous, maybe even rich. Who knows? Let's go to Leo. Okay, Leo. Let's see what's going on for you guys for the month of August. Hello, Leo. And thanks for joining me if you're just here right now. Thanks for coming. I'm doing a predictions reading for Leo right now. I'm using the Akashic deck. See what's written in the Akashic Records for Leo. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate all your love. Oh, Leo. I feel like there's alignment coming for you soon. It's at the bottom of the deck. Wisdom, will, and mind. This is Judgment card. It's kind of like where all the pieces of you line up and go the same direction. Like you're all on the same page. Nobody else is trying to do something else. You know what I mean? Sometimes your soul wants to go over here and you're like, nah, I'll stay over here. I'm going to stay in bed today. And your soul's like, no, we got to go to the store because I'm going to meet up with a soul friend. And your human's like, no, I just want to stay here. Right? That's not what's happening for you, Leo. In the month of August, you have a very big balancing, cool energy with your soul. Like you're just kind of like grooving at the same pace, right? But here's what's happening. So you got the Five of Forces and you're asking yourself, what can I do to help myself right now? I don't know why, but that's what you're doing. It's summertime. I don't know if you're having a rough time or whatever. I feel like you're up in there. You don't know what to do about something. This card here on a spiritual level is talking about your higher self, saying like they want you to try something new and you don't know that you want to do it. You're scared. So use this story in whatever aspect of your life that it fits, okay? Up in the air. So you have this opportunity to do something new, right? And so it's your soul like asking you to get into the balloon and go for a ride with it. You know, and the soul's like, let's go for a balloon ride. And you're like, I don't know, like, well, where are we going? I don't know how to land it, soul. Like, your consciousness, like, right? I don't know how to do it. And your soul goes, I know how. So you have a choice about getting in this new balloon or not. It's an opportunity. It's something you've not done before. It could be a little scary. It could be even about magic or your power or your fire sign. Your soul could be explaining some things about you, King of Forces, you know? I feel like there is a big kind of like awakening moment here, like I said, with the Judgment card. It's like body, mind, soul coming together and like really working together like a well-oiled machine. And I could see that here happening. That's overall energy. And it's happening now. So tell me what the summer, okay. So first is about your intuition. Like I feel like you're getting new intuitive gifts. I feel like you could be a little freaked out about it or scared in some way. Don't be. These could be, when we're dealing with this energy, it could be like you communicating with the other side. It could be about, what am I going to do about, rent. It could be anything, like, right? Um, but I feel like you're getting intuitive hits, like what to do next. Let me see what these are here on there. There is an M and a C and a P. I don't know if that means anything to you guys, but I just thought I never really see those. So, okay, so you're really overthinking, like, this is sort of a battle between your inside, your higher self and your human self, totally. Like, your higher self is saying, like, everything's groovy, man. And your human self is going, like, no, we're stuck. Oh my God, I can't take care of myself. Eight of Swords can be mental illness. It can be, it's definitely illusion. You feel some type of way, but it is not true, right? So I feel like there's a little bit of that going on here. Take your pick of what it is. It could be new psychic gifts, like you're hearing stuff from the other side and it scares you too. So whatever it is for you, I wish you well. Just tap into that higher self. It knows the way, which is what it's saying in this one. It's new. Get in the balloon. I wonder if it is about psychic abilities now that I just said all that. Get in this balloon and come with me. I want to show you something, and you're like, I don't know how. I don't know what it is. And they're like, I know though. I know the way. I know how to land the thing. Do you trust me? This could change your life. You're scared. You don't trust it. You don't trust the energy. You don't trust it, Seven of Swords. You're like, no, I can't get in the balloon. What if? So this is a new opportunity, remember? Like, so whatever this might be for you in August, there's a new opportunity that's coming in fast, and you're like not quite sure about it. You're like, I don't know. This could disrupt my routine. This could disrupt my day, right? But it's saying like you're being moved, man. Like it or not, Six of fucking Swords. You're changing. You're moving out of some sort of something. You have no opportunity. You have no other choice. You have to get in and move. And see, like here, they're asking you, get in. And the Eight of Wands is coming here like, come on. And the Seven of Swords is you going, no. And then the Six of Swords comes in and says, get in. This is the Wheel of Fortune. You're not going to have a choice. It's just written in the stars for you. So you're going to get in the boat. Trust me. And your higher self is showing you something new. I do feel like it's some kind of gifts. And I also feel like it's the truth. More truth than you've ever known before. I don't know what it's about, but I feel like you're scared of it. But I feel like you're seeing things like the bigger picture. Wouldn't you, in an air balloon? I mean, think about being in one. And then when you get to that vantage point, right? And you look down at the earth and you're so far up and everybody looks like tiny ants, tiny little, you're getting a new perspective and it's changing things for you. You're understanding your gifts here. I feel like you're being honest. You're tapping into spirit in a way that you never have before. And then here comes your king. Like, here's your queen, and now's your king. I don't know. You could have some kind of really great vibe match coming in here, too. Like a lover or something, like maybe that's the new thing. Maybe it's a person, right? Tell me about this King of Forces. Holy cow. It looks like you know them already by what fell out, right? I feel like this could be somebody that you've been waiting for. Maybe it's been kind of a heavy load, a pain in the ass. Maybe you feel like okay. That's what all this in your head is about, huh? It's about trying to let go of someone. So, you know, I mean, Five of Cups could be, and especially with this 7 too, like I'm wondering if you're going through some kind of like grief, sorrow, and feeling kind of stuck. I feel like you're trying to let something go. You're trying to raise your energy. It's just been so much though. You've been waiting for something, it's been a burden, and now it's here, and you're having to like release it. Okay, so this sends you kind of like into this like deep, dark place, right? It's where you go inside and talk to your higher self here, and get some kind of new perspective on what's going on. And then the next card out is like the Judgment. So it's kind of like body, mind, soul alignment. So basically, in August, what you're doing is you're kind of being moved through some energy. Some of it looks scary, not scary, but sad and hard, rough. And I do feel like there's some really beautiful things coming into, like gifts, like magical gifts, or so kind of like this feeling of confidence and power. Definitely truth about something. Tell me what the truth is about um, for Leo. So it's the truth about whatever it is you're worried about. So we got Five of Swords now. So you're really going through it, huh? You got 5, 6, 7, 8 of swords, all them swords. So you're going through the whole damn sword thing. And swords are about communication. They're about truth. They're about honesty. They're knives. It can be your tongue, you know what I mean? The way you speak to people, um, the way people speak to you. Um, a lot of like Mercury energy, right? So I guess I would want to say, like, from the astrology aspect, and I'm not really reading astrology now, but I kind of feel like, be careful to think before you speak. I mean, we have Mercury retrograde coming in, and I just feel like, I don't know, be careful. That people don't misunderstand. You have a lot of swords here. I mean, there could be fighting coming in or arguments or something like that. Kind of shady kind of behavior going on too. And I think that's why Spirit wants you to get into the balloon, because I feel like they kind of want to show you something different than what you're seeing. They want to take you like higher so that you can see it from a different perspective. I don't know. That's what I feel like. I feel like it will change the situation quickly, you know? I do feel like you ending this cycle, totally, and then alignment coming. So I don't know what the cycle is, this heartbreak cycle, but you're going to end the cycle in August, I feel like, and go toward that Judgment card. This is about alignment as well. So I feel like that's going to be successful. Here's the wish fulfillment. I feel like there could be some good ideas coming into you too. Like once you fold this up, I feel like you're kind of like stuck in this, kind of like this dark energy here. Fear is probably what it is. So at the bottom of the deck is saying like, take your heart out of it and then just be logical with yourself. And then there it is, like showing you with your heart all shiny. There's just like a couple of couple of little things that have to be let go of, but I feel like you're going for a really big transformation is what I feel like. All right, let's go to Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Fated forces, fated meaning. Ooh, I love the fated meaning card. I always wonder what happens when I get this card for a reading. I wonder who the person is. Queen of Roses is at the bottom of the deck. She's just all love, man, huh? So Virgo, I feel like there's some kind of Eight of Forces is like the Eight of Wands, and it's coming in as a lightning bolt. So I feel like this could mean a quick change. It could mean a sudden epiphany. Like something definitely eights are change, though, right? I also feel like you have a 6, 7, 8 here, so I don't know what that means, but you have this fated meeting, and this card is about meeting someone at a specific time and place that you don't know about, but both of your souls do, and you run into each other, and you could be past life brother sister, it could be a teacher, a publisher, somebody powerful, it could be the love of your life, it could be the best thing that ever happens to you, right? This is somebody that if it is a love, it does have strong love insinuating on the card, right? um, this is someone who would let you keep your own individuality and then grow, collectively as well as separately. It's an important relationship. It could be about work, love, or spirit, but it is definitely fated. So, and then the Six of Keys is about Six of Pentacles, right? The increscent moon. This guy's working on a sculpture. This message just comes, says keep working on what you're working and watch your money just increase. This is about increasing abundance coming toward you. So money looks good for sure. All right, let's see what the lightning bolt is. What kind of information are you getting here with the lightning bolt? This is like sudden epiphany, aha moment, right? Something like that. Ooh, Emperor. It requires you to do something you've never done before. It could be something that you've always wanted to do, though. Like some kind of like childhood dream or hobby or something like that. I feel like this cool idea, that's what I'm feeling it is. It's coming when you meditate. Like you're asking spirit. So tell me about the fated meeting. It is about love. It could be a Libra, but it's definitely fair, and you're loving your life here. It's unconditional love. It's beautiful. It balances out the rest of your stuff in your head for a minute anyway. Keep working on what you're working on, right? Spirit is saying, like, I know it feels like it's a hassle, but it's really the way we want to go. Keep going, right? The money's increasing. Tell me about their money. Okay. Got some underlying negative energy here. So you know what that means, right? It means that when you have like something like double energy or something and you're trying to manifest, like, say, success, like, whoa, you got 5 of Cups. So if you start to try and manifest, here you are, you got the great idea, you're gonna go for it. Woohoo, I am the emperor, I'm gonna do it, right? But then when it comes over here and it's like, keep doing what you're doing, and everything's gonna work out. You're gonna have abundance, and you're like, God, this has been a long time. I've been carrying around this thing for such a long time. You know what I mean? Like you're kind of like, I don't know, grieving it, worrying about it, afraid. And you can't be afraid when you're manifesting. You just freaking can't. If you are trying to manifest and you're like doing all that stuff, but deep down you're grieving, you're carrying around 10 wands, it becomes the devil for you. So it's a block. it becomes the blockage. Like that is what you manifest. So I know you're not a rookie, Virgo. You're not a rookie, so you know this stuff already. I feel like there's some messages here about, okay, I feel like if you have something to say, you should say it in the month of August. If something comes up where you need to speak your truth about something, I think you should do it. If you have to like lay down the law with your kids, I mean, like, it's okay to do that too. Like, don't let fear or anything like that like get in the way. Just when you're delivering these things like King of Swords stuff, like, no, this is not okay, this is not okay, this is okay. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's something going on, like struggle within about your kids. You know what I mean? Like, it's tugging on your heartstrings, and it's getting in your way. I mean, you're having a lot of fear here. So I don't know if you guys have teenagers or something like that. That could do it. You know how like you're manifesting, you're doing really great, but like back in the back of your mind, you're really worried about what your kid is doing. It kind of looks like that, but it could be about childhood stuff because we have a lot of energy where we're being kind of like, hey, we gotta let go of this stuff, you know? So it could be you cutting off all the things you believed before about yourself, things that made you sad as a little kid, like I'm not enough, shit like that. Because I feel like you have your soul come out here with the judgment card, and you're like, okay, you know, it's like you're on the same page with your soul in the judgment card. The first thing your soul does is it gets real honest with you about things that need to be cut out in order to be successful, because you want to be successful, you're trying to manifest, right? So maybe it starts as when you're a kid, you know, and maybe it takes you through all this stuff. It's like, yeah, this fear, you've got to like decide that this isn't gonna control you at all. Like, figure out what it gave you, the strength, the whatever it gave you. You know what I mean? If you can figure out what you got from the thing, I promise you, you can let it go. I know it. Um, Spirit, can you give me one thing that they got from the whatever this hurt is? I just want one card. Can you tell me what's the blessing that Virgo got from whatever this is that's holding them completely back? Okay, isolating thoughts, fears. Okay. I knew it was coming sometime. Okay, so I knew there would be a card to explain exactly what this is. But I feel like here's the thing, like a lot of times when we're kids and we're controlled, you know, or manipulated by other people, whether it's kids at school, you know, who are mean or whatever like that, it does control us, and we start to live in this fearful kind of place. And I feel like you've been living in that kind of place for a while. And I feel like you have spirit guides all the way around you. And I feel like if there's an apology here or a forgiveness, it's like you need to forgive maybe yourself, maybe the person who did it, or I'm not quite sure, right? But I do think it's kind of important. Like, I don't know if you guys are taking on vacation. I feel like if you could do that in August, I feel like it would be very good for you. Celebrate yourself, right? Because what's really happening here is nodes. You have the north and the south node both coming out to like tell me what's going on here. This letting go of something, right? So your comfort zone is what you're clinging to, which is this. Like, I don't know. And sometimes, like, if we get into a pattern when we're kids, and it does look like it, it looks, because here's the kid And then here's the Five of Cups, here's the Ten of Wands, and here's the Devil. So it's like, you know, somebody makes you cry at school when you're a kid, and all of a sudden your life seems like a fucking burden. I know it happens to every single kid, at least in 7th and 8th grade. Like, it's such a fucking awful time to be, right? But what's happening is like this fear starts to build in you, and it starts to become a pattern. And so all your choices, everything from here on out is all led by old Mr. Fear there. So when you get this cool idea, this lightning bolt idea that your own soul gave you, it's doing something you've never done before, you know, of course the shit's gonna come up. Am I good enough? What if everybody laughs at me? Am I worthy? You're clinging to that. You're clinging to it, Virgo. It's like this is who you believe yourself to be. This kid who's crying and carrying this heavy burden. And so every decision you make after that, it's all based on that. And you cling to it like a lifeline. What's happening right now in August for you is like a North Node shift. And you know who the North Node is in, right? It's this guy, the Emperor, the first card out. So what's happening for you is you're getting some kind of like nudge, big nudge. I feel like you know, like the Hermit's here. So maybe you're talking to spirit while you're in some kind of low state. You know what I mean? Because the Hermit is about withdrawing inside and then getting this epiphany, getting this stuff, right? So I'm sure something had to come crumbling down for you to get to the Hermit here, but you're getting like this fabulous idea to go in a new direction. It's going to be good. Don't forget about this babe coming in, right? I just feel like this is love. I do. I mean, you got unconditional love there, and I mean, this could be your freaking person. I mean, you start on this new journey, you're doing something great. Now, remember what else is going on. It's the shadow work, you know? This is the shadow work right here. It's this devil, it's the fear, it's the grief, and it's hanging on to it like it's really who you are, you know? So I feel like there's some huge changes coming for Virgo in August. And I hope you're ready for them. They look really cool and exciting. Look at your higher self even coming up. So big major awakenings going on in August, I feel like. Oh, Virgo, did I forget to write down the time for you? I think I did. Well, you guys, I am going to go. I'm just going to do to Virgo. I'll start with Libra in the early morning. So I hope you guys have a really great night. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, all that stuff. I love you guys. Bye.